Yes!
So I saw this video posted to Beyond the Brick a few months ago, and thought it was such a cool idea. To me, it seemed like such a cool display to incorporate my love of Lego with my love of travel, and when I have friends over, it would spark conversations based on past vacations and future travel plans. So in order to recreate this, the first step was getting my hands on a world map Lego set, which was like 250 bucks, and I was like, I'm not paying 250 bucks for like 10,000 stuff. That's just me. I know it's a lot of pieces, but I was like, that's too expensive. So I picked one up in the fall, and if I remember correctly, it was the first double insider points after the switch from Lego VIP to Lego Insider. And I got it on sale. It was like 187 bucks, I think.
First try.
After several streams on Twitch and a few builds on my own, I was able to complete the build and get it up on the wall just in time for my episode of Sitting on a Stoop with Shy Time is My Time. The next step was purchasing floating shelving units that would be long enough to accommodate the architecture builds. I did have to move some things around in my display. There was the Hogwarts castle that was sitting at the bottom of the world map, so I had to take that out in order to make room for the 4 shelves across the bottom. I currently have 12 spots for different architecture sets around the world map, and there's definitely room to add more. But right now I have 3 currently in my collection. I have New York City, San Francisco, and London. And London is the only one that I have yet to build. I'll actually be building that one live on Twitch, February 5th, 8 p.m. Central Time with More on his channel. So be sure to check that out on Monday. Now, I've seen this display done several times, so it by no means is my idea or something that I've come up with or something original. But one thing that I wanted to add to my display was a picture from each city when I went on a vacation there. So I have one from London with a royal guard, one in Times Square with my mom and my brother, and then one in San Francisco with Alcatraz behind us. Before we continue, I want to talk about the sponsor of today's video, no one. But if you own a company or you work for a company, this is where I could promote your product. Okay, back to the video. Along with the 3 sets that I already have, I want to include Paris, Tokyo, Venice, Singapore, Dubai, and then create custom mocks for Detroit, which is my hometown, Honolulu, Munich, and Disney World. But here's the catch. I have to go to that city before building the set. So for example, Singapore is still on the shelves at the Lego store right now, so I can buy it, but it will sit in my backlog until I've actually gone to Singapore and come back and then built it. So because of that, I probably will hold off on buying that set until it's like right about to retire, or if it goes on sale, but I've never actually really seen architecture sets go on sale, which is kind of a bummer. So I've been to all of the destinations that will be featured in this display besides Dubai and Singapore. Here's the other thing. Some of the prices of these sets are a bit crazy. You've got Tokyo, that costs about $60 used and then $80 new. Dubai is about $70 used and $90 new. And then Venice, Italy is a whopping $150 used or $230 new.
Oh, you were investing in Italy.
Not Italy, California.
So hopefully for the most part, I'll be able to piece out the sets, but looking at some of them, they definitely have unique tile pieces, printed tile pieces, and then obviously the city name as well. That's not as big of a deal for me having the name of the city there, but there are several builds that have printed tile pieces that would probably look a little bit weird if I didn't have them. So this might end up being a pretty expensive project, especially considering I still have to visit 2 of the destinations, and those flights are not cheap. But it is something that is already looking really, really great, and I'm excited to keep things going, reliving the stories and memories of past vacations, and creating new ones along the way as well. Remember, I will be going live with More and More on February 5th at 8 p.m. Central Time. That will be on Twitch, and if it's past that date and you want to be part of the replay gang, you can click the screen right now, and I will see you there. As always, keep building. We'll see you real soon. Peace!